You are exactly what you eat. This is Dr. Digambar. Friends, one little question that keeps on coming to many doctors. Doctor, how many times a day should I eat to have a good health? Well, most of us, at least in India, eat 3 times a day. We have a breakfast, we have a lunch, we have a dinner 3 times a day. But there are people who eat twice a day and are very, very healthy. In fact, Dr. Dixit in his Dixit diet tells people to eat only twice a day strictly. So if I say I'm eating thrice a day, and if I start eating twice a day, I'll definitely end up in eating little lesser than otherwise. So obviously, I will lose my weight a little bit. I will also reduce my diabetes. So simple, so good. There are people who eat just once a day and they are very healthy. But there are people or there are dietitians who advise you to eat 10 times a day. Well, for a fad initially, under the supervision of the dietitian, you will definitely tend to lose your weight in the initial stage. We call it a crash dieting. And mind you, no crash dieting is a healthy dieting. But over a period of time, this will be very difficult to maintain, that's one, and this will be not good to your health. What happens is every time I eat, sugar gets built up into the blood and the pancreas has to secrete insulin. If it has to secrete insulin, say 2 or 3 times a day, fine. Over your whole life, it can remain healthy. But for years, if it has to every 10-15 minutes or every 2-3 hours, if it has to keep on secreting insulin, your pancreas has got a very high chance of getting fatigued. And yes, you will have a higher chance of developing diabetes. Friends, this is what you have to realize. Well, today is a season of fads. No? We like fashionable diet, intermittent fasting, or so many words we use it. We want those fascinating things. I am intermittent fasting. Well, it looks so great when they talk to somebody, intermittently and fasting. These sort of things have been there for years. You have seen so many of your ladies in the house, twice a week they will be fasting. It won't be fasting in a sense, they don't eat at all. At least they will alter, they'll call it fasting. They'll alter their eating a little bit. There are these months, Shravan months for Hindus, Roja for the Muslims, and Lent for Catholic. For the whole month, they have a altered way of eating. Altered way, which they feel is a disciplined way. It basically has to discipline your life. And if we do those disciplinary things, all of them have to benefit. So friends, what matters is what you eat and how much you eat. And also it matters is just have it a discipline 2 or 3 times a day. To me, the best way to eat is to eat twice a day. The next best is thrice a day. In between, suppose you feel hungry, you can drink water. You can have black tea, black coffee, or you can have some fruits or some snacks which do not contain too much of carbohydrate. You'll be able to maintain yourself with that. And over a period of time, you will be able to discipline yourself. Once you are disciplined yourself, once your internal clock is set well, you will feel hungry only at the time you decide to. And friends, that is a healthy way of eating. Thank you so much.